Welcome back. 7:23 right now. Ed Wallace joining us with a hybrid.
Yeah, from Acura. Good morning, Ed.
An expensive one, Stephen Lauren.
Oh.
Count me out. You know, for years I told everybody, if you're going to go with a hybrid electric, it's really the Toyota Prius, because hybrids don't necessarily work in any other vehicle. Remember the hybrid pickup trucks GM came out with? They cost $5 more and got you 1 mile per gallon. Well, then came the Accord, the Honda Accord hybrid electric. Driving it around town, I got better mileage than I did in the Prius, 56 miles to the gallon. So now Acura has brought us an RLX with a hybrid system in it. And driving around town, and I've been all over the Metroplex this week, about no matter what you do, in-town driving, 28 miles to the gallon. And driving it in this morning at 60 miles an hour, I did get 35 miles to the gallon. Once you go up to 70, it's going to drop back to 32 quickly. Well, let's talk about the positives of the RLX. After a generation or so where I'm not quite sure what the RLX was doing, this time around it looks like a luxury car on the interior. You have two screens. The lower screen is your air conditioning, your radio system. The upper screen is the navigation. And it worked fairly well in this car, particularly when it came to traffic jams on the freeway. It's quieter than I remember it being, and it's infinitely smoother. It has a very wide back door, so it's got more room than ever. Now, those who have owned the Legend and then the RL in the past remember the back seat being a little tighter for a full-size sedan, and that's been resolved. And then, as we go to the back trunk here, it's got a great opening, but it's not very deep, and the reason is the battery pack for the hybrid system. So, all things being said, when I got the 35 miles to the gallon highway, which sounds great for a car this size, I have to remind everybody I got that much mileage in the Chrysler 300 with a V6 that wasn't a hybrid. The in-town at 28 was very good. But maybe the most impressive thing is the RLX has gotten quieter, smoother, and more luxurious. That's a big deal. This one's $66,780. And now when you're within $5,000 of the BMW 7 Series, I'm thinking, forget the hybrid and go for the Cachet. Maybe the RLX without the hybrid's a better buy. With that, y'all have a good weekend.
You too, Ed. You can listen to Ed on 570 KLIF tomorrow. His car column, as always, and Saturday's Fort Worth Star Telegram.